Hi, once again I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video again we are going to discuss about FOIR. Very important discussion. So as last couple of videos you might have seen, like we are just discussing on some of the important things about your score, about your civil, how to impact all those things. So this is also somehow even related. FOIR is a very important uh, part of your financial transaction. So full form of this FOIR I'll tell you, that is all about your FOIR, and that means fixed obligation to income ratio. I'll repeat it once again. FOIR, that is your fixed obligation to income ratio. Now what about all this? See, whenever you are, whatever income you have, let's say you might be a salaried, you might be a businessman, you might be a self-employed, whatever, you might be a professional, whatever. So that already I have discussed. So all this definition, what is salaried, what is professional, what is self-employed, all this discussion even already I have discussed in my last videos. You can go and you can just watch it. Right. So now here in the FOIR, what exactly FOIR and why I need to take care of this? So FOIR is all about your fixed obligation to income ratio. Means whatever income I have, there is some fixed obligation also in that, and that I need to take care. Why I need to take care? There are two things. One is you are going to understand like what exactly will be your saving part. That is one thing that you are clear. So if this is my income, let's say out of this is going to be my expense. So definitely you are going to get your understanding like what exactly percentage you are going to save, and based on that one, whatever you are going to apply to a bank, so bank also will judge on the same. Yes, the person is having this kind of income, the person is having this kind of expense, so this is my limit what the person can pay even as a EMI, and that only the capacity of this person to pay a EMI. So that we are going to discuss even as a banking file, probably next video. But yes, this video we are going to understand like what exactly the FOIR. Now fixed obligation to income ratio. So the abbreviation itself you understood. My fixed income. So that could be even, let's say, my salary, my monthly income, maybe my business, whatever even I'm going to earn, right? So that is fixed. That could be 50,000, that could be 1 lakh, that could be even 10 lakhs, that could be even 1 crore, whatever my income. Now out of this, I have certain even fixed obligation. What is this fixed obligation? Now let me tell you, the obligation means it is all about more than 12 months. Whatever you have to continue. I'll repeat it once again. More than 12 months, what you are going to continue. It can be your any even financial liabilities, or maybe even any of your loan transaction, whatever it could be. So more than 12 months if I need to continue on this, so that will come first of all your fixed obligation, and that only we are going to understand over here. So now here we are going to understand two things. So what could be my fixed obligation? There are some basic fixed obligation and there are some other even fixed obligation. Now if I talk about basic fixed obligation, so what are those? Definitely you all are regular basis you are going to take this, your food, your clothes and your shelter. Nobody can even come out of all these things wherever which part of the world you stay. But yes, the basic food cost, the basic clothes and the basic shelter, because 3-4 times whatever food, even whatever the inflation, whatever everything, but still we need to have it, right? Second, yes, definitely the clothes I'm talking, yes, we are all human beings. And the third, yes, definitely whether it is your own house, it is your own place or your ancestral place or whatever it is, again we are all human beings, so we need a shelter. So these are all even I'm talking as your basic fixed obligation, and it is not for your 12 months, maybe last 12 years, even last even 20 years, 30 years, whatever your age, you are getting this, and another 20-30 years, even how long you will be there, that till it will be your fixed obligation, isn't it? It is not like okay, I'm just going to leave my food even after, let's say, certain time. No, absolutely not. As for medical process, definitely that is not going to help you out, and don't do this. Second is definitely clothes, as I told you, so all we are human being. And the third is, it is not like I'm just going to leave my house and I'm just going to stay even in a jungle. No, that is also not possible. So these three things is very, very important, and these three things is my own basic even fixed obligation. Now, what are the other obligations? As I told you, this is my fixed obligation. Now, what are the other obligations? I mean, basic fixed obligation. What are the other obligations? That could be even any of your loan. That could be any of your like financial, maybe education loan, maybe your home loan, maybe your car loan, whatever it is. More than 12 months, what you are going to pay? So that will all count in this as a fixed obligation. Now, how are you going to maintain this? Obligation part you have understood. So fixed obligation you understood. Now what about the to income ratio? So that definitely you are going to maintain from your income itself, isn't it? Because the person is not having an income, so definitely they are not going to maintain all this fixed obligation. So that is what altogether it is known as FOIR, fixed obligation to income ratio. So whatever my income, out of this I'm going to do, either it is my basic fixed obligation or either it is my other even fixed obligation, whatever it is. So I'm going to maintain everything from my own even income only, right? Now how you are going to calculate on the same? So it's very simple. I'll just tell you the formula. You can practice when you can understand whether you are in a good save or you are in a bad save, right? So if it is below 50, let me tell you, if the answer is coming below 50%, so definitely you have to be very happy, like yes, your savings is good. But if it is coming when the percentage is coming more than 50, when it is 51 also, that means you are in a danger zone. So that also you need to take care, right? So how we need to calculate? Whatever your monthly expense, I hope all you know, if you are a earning member, if you are a head of the family, so you know what are the expense you have. As I told you, what are the basic expense, right? So divide by your income. So definitely you know your income, so you know your basic expense also, as I told you, food, cloth and shelter, and divide by with your income. Whatever, you may be a businessman, you may be even a service person, whatever, multiply with 100. Now what percentage it is coming? As I told you, if it is below 50, yes, you are safe. But if it is more than 50, then you have to take care. That means you have to somewhere you have to cut your expense and you have to get it at least below 50, so that you can have a good savings habit and you can make even more even savings also, right? So I think this definitely again going to help you, like whether you are going to be in a right way, whether you are going to be in a wrong way, whether you are in a proper mode of savings or not. So that I think giving you a clarity, that you are going to get a full clarity, like what exactly I need to be on control, what exactly I need to take a control on the same. And this calculation is ready for you. So it is just a easy calculation. Your expense divide by your income, multiply with 100. Result, below 50 you are safe, above 50 you are not safe. Safe in the sense you are not good at saving, that you have to take care, right? Thanks for watching.